Greetings and welcome to our second facilitator update on October 30th. I hope things are going well. I've been hearing some good feedback from all of you individually, so I look forward to that continuing. We first need to send a welcome to North Sargent, who has joined us. I thought I would pass along some facts. These facts are taken, they're about a week or so old. They're taken from late a couple weeks ago. So they're about 2 weeks old, so these facts will be changing, but I thought it would be interesting for you to know them. That there are currently 16 active schools participating with CREAM. We have 100 students registered that we are impacting. Of those, 88 students are actively participating, which means that there are 12 students who have registered who have not completed anything. I have reached out to those schools that's happening. I want to make sure that you are not registering students who are not going to participate. These codes are worth about $100, just over $100 each. So if I have 12 students who are registered but not doing anything, that's $1,200 that we can't get back. So once a student is registered, and even if they decide not to participate, we don't get those funds back. So make sure that if you are signing students up, they really want to participate in this, and we're not just signing students up. Further, to not register a fake student just to see what it's like. I saw a couple of those in my MyLearningLab. So if you do want to see the backside of things as a student, pretending to be a student, let myself or Jane know. We can get those a dummy account that you can sign into so you can see and play around as a student. But of those active students, we have 49 participating in math, 31 participating in English, and 8 who are participating in both math and English. This was very interesting, taking a look at the average pretest scores, so you can kind of see how your students are lining up with those who are currently registered. For the math, about 17.4%, reading 79.9%, and writing at 75.2% for their average pretest scores. Of the 31 students who are in English, 7 of them have already successfully passed the reading post-test with the 70% or greater. And I know that we have had more since I pulled these numbers, so that number is just going to continue to increase during our next session. Remember that CREAM English consists of completing both reading and writing modules, and that the CREAM English posted grade will be the average of the CREAM reading post-test score and the CREAM writing post-test score, which leads me to have been getting a few questions regarding how we put these scores on transcripts. So Park River Aaron has been helpful in sending me a transcript of his from Park River from last year, so I can point out a few things on where things should be placed on a transcript. We'll start with students electing to use CREAM for credit may do so for either a half or a full credit by enrolling in the following MISO3 codes for College Learning Lab, English, and or College Learning Lab Math. And you can see that this particular student took the College Learning Lab for math. Aaron is giving pass or fail grades for this. It is up to the school to determine what qualifications to earning a half or one credit, what your requirements are going to be. Further, a student may also have CREAM located as part of where they have their testing scores. So students utilizing CREAM for collegiate placement will place their post-test scores as either CREAM Math and or CREAM English, where their other test scores are placed. It is NDUS policy to accept this as a placement score, and so advisors and admissions should know this because it is part of policy. And I have shared that policy with many of you. MyLearningLab, some updates with MyLearningLab. iPads. My Foundations Lab content will work, except the Flash player may have difficulties. So Jane at Pearson has suggested the best bet is to use a laptop or computer to ensure that you have access to all the content. Further, do you want to see a student progress other than through the managed grades portions? Perhaps you want to see what specific items a student is in need of mastering according to their pretest results. Perhaps as you're getting ready to identify if the student has actually completed everything they need before the post-test. This would be a great report to run. Jane suggests that you can find more information by either looking at the learning path view in the gradebook to see mastery status for modules and topics, or you can go into individual modules in the view assignments for specific results. Either one of those. That'd be a great thing to do before students take a post-test if you're wanting to see if a student really has completed all of their mastering requirements that they need before they take that post-test. A couple housekeeping items. Is facilitating CREAM above and beyond your teaching contract, which it may be? If this is true, you're eligible for a teaching stipend for the first semester. Have your principal write a letter verifying that facilitating CREAM is above and beyond your contract, and send your letter to me via mail or email by November 15th so I can request the payment. The payment takes about 2 weeks to process, so then that way you can hopefully have them, fingers crossed, if I'm giving them enough time, you can have them before the end of the year, even before Christmas. If you'd like to hold off and just wait until spring to receive it all at one lump sum, just let me know that as well. As always, I appreciate all of that you are doing, and I look forward to another facilitator update in the very near future. I'd like to grab some more numbers for you. I find them very interesting. So, and I bet you do too as well. Feel free to reach out if you've got any questions or concerns with anything. Otherwise, have a very happy Halloween, and we will see you next time.